All right, welcome back to Smart Money Africa channel, where we talk about growing a business from its scratch to a full-grown fledged business. If you thought about starting a business in Nigeria with zero capital was impossible, in my last video I showed you that it is very possible. Today I will give you 4 real business ideas that you can start immediately without spending a kobo. These are practical hustles people are already doing, and you can do too and make a huge lot of success. You know, very important, when you are doing something, you are occupied. Not only that you're occupied, it gives you hope. Not only that it gives you hope, it gives you courage. Not only that it gives you courage, it makes you responsible. And that is why I'm very passionate about what I'm talking about. So join me in the next 5 minutes of your time. I will show you exactly what you need to do in these 4 business lines that you can start with zero capital. Thank you. Let's dive in to our activity. All right, let's talk about social media reselling. Okay, now you might have noticed in your WhatsApp, some individuals will add you into a group, their own personal group, and suddenly they make an introduction, and different types of goods will pop up. They will post it, like books, like shoes, like bags, clothing, wristwatch, all manner of accessories, and that's very beautiful. You might just see it and admire it, and if you are in need of that, you can just place an order. So those persons will get it for you. So that's a very simple explanation of what social media reselling is. Now, thankfully, we have varieties of platforms where that can be done. But before you even talk about the platform, let us talk about how to source for goods. All you need to do is to partner with companies who have these goods in their stock. You can go to big shopping malls, you can go to supermarket, you can go to direct producers, to enable you get those their goods. Once you get the goods, then you are good to go. The smartphone you are carrying in your hand, that your smartphone is your initial gadget. Okay? All you need to do is to create a group and begin posting those goods. You already have the price list. Post them and people will buy. Why do you post them? Look, there is Instagram, there is Facebook, there is TikTok, there is WhatsApp. WhatsApp has even gone to the level of creating WhatsApp business with all manner of tools that will support you to do what you are doing. Okay, so that is very important. I expect you that as you listen to what I'm saying, you cash out, you begin to explore more information. Of course, like I promised you, in the course of many other videos I'm going to do, I'm going to drop practical ways that you can explore this idea. And this idea we're talking about is very, very important. If you know it, my friend, as I'm talking to you, your doors will open. Your ideas that we are talking about how to make money, it will come to bear. Okay? So what you just need to do is to pay attention and develop interest. Be passionate. Don't be so much in a hurry. You can imagine how long you have been talking about to start without being able to start because you are waiting for capital. Please, capital is not the issue. We are going to start something, and it is now. Another very good idea I want to talk about that you can start with zero capital is content creation. You must have heard about content creation. This time around, I want to talk about content creation that has to do with teaching online. Okay? Beautiful. Now, you might have idea or information and knowledge about specific things that you are very good at. Take for instance, some of you can cook. You know the process and procedure of cooking. Why don't you package that idea and teach people how to cook online? Okay? Some of you are very good in languages that others are looking for. Teach people about that language. People are willing and very much available to learn about that particular language in form of what? Tutorials. Okay? Now, some of you are very good in tech, like how to fix electronics. People might buy new electronics and be finding it difficult. Do a tutorials about a particular product, and people will learn about those things. And you can also go on motivational talk, like daily motivational talk. You can give people how to do that. What about exercise? Of course, people are out there looking at how to maintain fitness. You can give idea on how people can keep fitness, even daily health, how to maintain good health. You can give ideas about how to maintain good health. What matters is that when you are doing this, it requires what? Consistency. You need to be consistent. After all, there are platforms available for you to do this. Look at TikTok is there, Facebook is there, YouTube is there, even WhatsApp. You can coin your video and post it on WhatsApp. WhatsApp channel is available for us to make use of. You can use WhatsApp channel to do whatever you are doing and you get it right. So this is very important. I want you to understand that information selling in form of content is very, very key to the survival of every society. Not only key, but your consistency at the long run will also fetch you money. Another business idea I want to discuss with you is service-based business. Okay? Now, what do I mean by service-based business? Here, I'm talking about you having a skill, all right, to render. Remember I said in my previous video, skill is equal to what? Money. Now, if you have a particular skill that you need to operate upon, of course, it is a service that people are expecting. Take for instance, most of our girls, our ladies in Nigeria especially, are very good at braiding. So if you can braid hair, why don't you connect with people who need it, people who don't even have the skill at all? Then you braid their hair and they'll give you a token. That is wage they pay you, because what you render skill. Now, another thing is you can connect with a kitchen, and that kitchen will connect you with its customers who are in need of their food. So what you need to do is deliver. There's a delivery channel that for you to pick a food, take to the necessary customers, and they will pay you, because these customers are always there. They don't have the time. They are very busy. Their schedule will not allow them to go to the kitchen to sit down and eat. And all you need to do is to take what they want, that is from the menu, then the kitchen will provide the food and you deliver it. Having done that, you collect your money. Of course, the kitchen is aware that there is service that is being rendered, and they will definitely consider what you are doing. Now, let's also consider cleaning. If you are very energetic, a very strong person, some of us, when we clean our own very personal apartments, we end up playing music. We play our music and we're enjoying ourselves. We smile with laughter and even dancing. We clean up our apartments. You find joy doing that. Why don't you realize that you already have a skill? There are people out there that they don't have the time to clean up their place. They are stuck and they need that cleaning. So why don't you connect, identify those persons and render that service, and they will pay you for it. You can clean up homes, you can clean up offices, and the good thing about cleaning is that most of the people that you render this service for, they already have the equipment, like bucket, like mopping stick, and even detergent. So they have them. All you need to do is just to make yourself available and you render this service. By the time you render this service, you earn money. Don't joke with it. When you go to the cities, you see people doing cleaning service. In fact, it's a matter of even company. Okay, they employ people to do that. So I don't want you to joke with it. Take it seriously. What about babysitting? Have you thought about babysitting? There are so many mothers out there, they are looking for people who will babysit their kids. Okay? So you who love children, babysitting is very nice. Just connect with people who have children and the activity is very, very occupying. So all you need to do, you babysit their wards and they pay you at the end of the day. That service you render, okay? That's very important. So what matters is that people pay for convenience. Start small with your neighbors or your church members and let referrals grow your hustle. Hustle will always pay. Don't joke with it. I'm serious about it. What business idea I want to talk about that I'm very sure you can start with zero capital is mini importation. Don't be scared because you had importation. I know that most times when you hear the word importation, you begin to think about millions and billions and how to source them. No, that is not what I'm talking about. Mini importation business most times does not always need money upfront. Here is how it works. You get orders from customers who wants a particular product. And interestingly, most of these customers who need this particular product might even pay you full or pay you 50% for the gadgets or whatever they want to buy. Okay, so what you need to do is for you to place order on their behalf. You can place order on their behalf from platforms like AliExpress or Jumia wholesale. You are using their money to buy their goods. Okay, this is how many young Nigerians are flipping phones, shoes, and gadgets without capital. All right, very beautiful. The internet has made it very easy. So from the comfort of your home, you connect with your customers and even connect with Jumia, AliExpress, and place order. All you need to do is pick up those goods and extend it to the customer who has picked. So this business idea is very simple. It only takes consistency for you to get it right. So I want you to also consider mini importation today. So I have listed for you 4 very easy and zero capital type of business you can start in Nigeria anytime, any day, anywhere you are. Okay, good. I've talked about WhatsApp reselling. I've talked about service-based delivery. I have talked about mini importation. Okay, so I want you to leverage on these ideas and you will get it right. But before I stop, let me remind you of a very important principle of business. That is integrity. There is no way you will succeed in doing business without integrity. You see that word integrity, take it very important. From the start of the time you assess goods from those who believe you or trust you to give you their goods and their products, to the last person, which is the customer who gives you his money out of trust. Also, I want you to maintain high level of integrity. Money is very, very tempting. Once you can overcome the challenge of the temptation of money or surrounding money, of course you will get it right in business. So I want you to make sure that honesty is at the center of dealing with people. Be very honest with the people that give you products and the people that give you their money. Again, don't forget to make good use of time when it comes to delivery. Deliver on time. Once you deliver on time, it builds confidence. Okay? Remember, time is money. Now, if this video has made impact for you, I want you to like this video so that it can go around, so that YouTube can push it, and also want you to share it to your friends who are still believing that until they have capital before they will start their business. Don't forget also to click on the subscription button here so that as long as we're posting videos, the moment these videos are coming up, you will get notification for our latest video. Thank you. God bless you as you start a very wonderful week and with a very good step in your business. Have a nice day.